What is up? What is going on? Dave at SVA Baseball Card Collectors. Whew. Busy past couple of days for me. Personally, not just baseball card wise. Parties, Memorial Day. And now, because of the dance school that I go to, I have to go on stage for my daughter's dance recital for a daddy-daughter dance, so I can look like a fool doing Baby Shark. Yeah, so lots of fun. So I haven't been. I looked at a lot of cards. This will just be me a rambling day. Memorial Day weekend, there were a lot of deals going on, and I missed out on one, and I was so pissed off at myself because I told people, I was like, hey, guys, watch out, there's deals to be had on eBay. Not that many people on Memorial Day. People are out and about, drinking, smoking, snorting, doing their thing, and I was actually looking for a lot of cards, and I saw a lot of PSA 10 Lolo Sanchez cards, and I was outbid by $1. It could have been more, but I should have got more aggressive. I could have had them, and it would have been an excellent deal, and I just didn't pull the trigger, and then that soured me. And then what I typically do is I become obsessed with that card, and now I'm watching this card left and right. So, but that was the time to do it. Maybe I might be able to catch something if no one's paying attention, but for the most part, Memorial Day was the day. My comp, I bought like 4 or 5 of the same cards, and it did not pan out well. I pretty much bought it at the high water mark. The player's still batting well, and he's doing well, but a bunch of people submitted their cards and sell them for $5 or $6 less than what I bought it at. Maybe I just go buy those, but I don't want to be all in this one guy. It's really not that big of a deal. I don't know. It's a Nolan Gorman refractor. It's not even his auto or anything like that. Just a refractor. The Bauman Chrome. And I bought them all up. They were selling. Some were selling for like 23, 24, and there was a lot of them being sold. So I bought it at 18 to 19 bucks, and I said, if I could sell it for 22, that would be a score. I bought all of them, so I was the only one who had it, and nobody bought it. And then people started undercutting it, and then there's a guy like selling it for 13 bucks. So if you want a $13 refractor, go ahead. But I saw this. I don't know where I saw it. I believe it was Slab Stock, and I believe this is really important. When you're buying cards and selling cards, you need to have patience, because cards, just like stocks, they go up and they go down. Guy might have a bad week, his cards drop. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., everyone, I'm sure, are starting to sell for much cheaper. Again, I haven't really looked at his cards, because they were just too damn expensive for me to go after, in my eyes. And I saw a lot of comments saying, cards are starting to drop because he's just not hitting that well. Even though the guy's got I think he's got 5 home runs. He's not dominating like everyone thought he would. So, I haven't checked. I'm not too sure. Maybe his cards haven't. But if they did, it would be very silly of you to just start selling your cards. Just trying to get your money back. Just have patience. Wait. It could go down even more. And maybe you buy more at that point. If you've done your research and you have faith in this guy, then there should be no reason why he shouldn't be a big-time player. And if he is, just hold on. If he starts heating up and he becomes an all-star, now you have a bunch of his cards and you were able to buy it cheaper, actually. So don't, like I always say, go against the trend. If people are selling all these cards for whatever reason, do your research and then buy those cards. People are buying them, a ton of them. Don't start buying them, start selling your cards. But again, do your research. There's an underlying thing that something's going on. If, like Ronald Acuna Jr., all his cards were going crazy and people were buying all them up. So if you had them, sell them, because they were going ridiculous high, and really he wasn't doing anything. He was just being Ronald Acuna, and it's starting to plateau off. I think his cards, he's still batting well, he's still doing great. I'm not saying there's no reason for it, but there was no reason for the spike in value. Sometimes there's just no reason. Like Vladimir Guerrero Jr., there was a huge spike of people buying his cards all over the place. Same thing with Mike Trout's rookie card. Yes, he's amazing. He's the best player in baseball. But his cards, his Topps update card, was going crazy high for no reason. He didn't do anything in the offseason. Besides sign that big deal, but his cards were going crazy beforehand. So just watch out for that stuff. Take a look, see what the trends are, and try to do the opposite if you can. If you have the card, then do the opposite. If not, then wait it out. See what goes on. See what happens. That's what I say. Now, I won a auction, and I will finally be a proud owner of a Mickey Mantle card. It actually isn't in a great grade, and it actually wasn't a great deal. I pretty much paid what it's worth, but I really like the centering of the card. It's graded by SGC. I actually got a good deal, but that stupid buyer's premium makes it go right back up. But I believe I paid $80. I'm going to be paying $85, $90 for it. And yeah, I think that is an excellent card. It was a 1969, but the centering was really good. The edges were, the corners is what made it. I think it was an SGC 40, and then they have a grade 3. I don't know how that works, but that's how that happened. But it just looked like a nice card. Like, you look at the card, and go, oh wow, that's really nice. And then if you look a little bit more, you go, oh, well, the corners aren't that great, but it still had good eye appeal. And I think that's really important for vintage cards. You may not have a card that might be in the greatest condition, but if it's centered really well and the card just pops out and it's shiny and it looks nice, you're going to be able to sell that card, if you don't want to keep it, easier than a card that is a PSA 6, let's just say, that's not centered, that just doesn't look that nice. Once I get it, I'll take a picture, I'll post it on Instagram, I post it all over the place because I get all excited. But pumped about my first Mickey Mantle. There was another card, a 1964 Ernie Banks, and I actually sent it to a buddy of mine who actually got me back into baseball cards, and I said, look at this. It was a PSA 4. The corners were nice, sharp, I would say. Corners were sharp. It was centered. The thing, if I actually cut the top off, and he said that looks like a 6, a 5 or a 6, and he said I would give that grade a 6. And I said it was a 4. He couldn't believe it. I was going after it hard. It was like $14, $15. But this is where it pays to do your research. I'm starting to get a little, not downtrodden, but with PSA grades, letting a garbage truck go right in front of me. Like, that was real smart. But, buying cards, getting them graded by PSA, it just takes a long time. And when I get the cards, I'm going to pick them up finally today. I haven't been able to because of the weekend. I did not do well. Oof. I'm going to do a video and you'll see the cards that I got. And I'll post it on YouTube. I don't know when I'll be doing that. But the PSA I did well. Beckett I did horrible. All the cards I submitted, only one got a 9.510. Everything else got a 9 or lower. I don't know. Just, I don't like the time that it takes. It takes too much time. It takes, that's one of the things I like about the Pristine card cleaners. But on that avenue, it's a little expensive, and that's for cards that are worth a lot more money. Because you have to pay an additional $15. I just want the cards. I wish there was a thing where I buy the cards and then I can literally just ship them off to somebody else. They get it graded, it comes back a month later, call it a day. That's what I thought Comp had. You can get it graded, but they, for some reason, I don't know what they have, and right now it's just, they grade it themselves. I don't know what it is. It just says Comp Review. Comp Review. I don't know what the hell that is. Man, I went off a tangent. Now I don't remember what I was talking about. And people who know what the hell I was talking about, they're yelling at the podcast. You're an idiot. I just don't remember. I forget what I was going on and on about. I know I was talking about the auction, and then after that, I don't know what happened. It's gone. Maybe the fact that I know I was talking about the 64. Ernie Banks. So, I looked up what a PSA 6 was, and it was like $40, $30. So for me to get this PSA 4, crack it open, get it resubmitted to PSA, get it graded higher, possibly, then do what with it? Sell it, keep it, whatever. Just say I sell it. It wouldn't have been worth all that trouble. So I decided not to get it or bid anymore, and I got overbid by like $1, and that was that. So what a great story, Dave. That was really on the edge of your seat stuff. I know it is. Alright, I am at my job. You know what that means. SVA Baseball Card Collectors. That's the Facebook group. Come join SVA BB Collectors on Instagram, also on YouTube. Hopefully my website will be done within a week, and that would be awesome. I will hit you guys up tomorrow. Buy some cards to go broke, people. Later.